Hey collective, I hope everybody's good. We're gonna get some messages for you and see what's in store. Let's begin. We just got the Dark Goddess Oracle. So let's begin. Let's roll the dice. Let's see what you guys need to know and be aware of for your highest good. Number 3, we have Leo. We have number 12, and we have Leo again. We have, what is this? Neptune, no day of the week, Pisces, subconscious. And we also have Venus, Friday, and Taurus, Libra, love, relationships, aesthetics, money, and pleasure. All right, so I was watching, I don't know if you guys follow Rich Lopp. He made a good point. If you guys, let's say, haven't passed a test or whatever, you're going to have the same lessons that are going to keep coming back around until you figure out why you're not passing this test. So, some of you guys, it could come in the form of gaslighting. It could come in the form of manipulation, people wasting your time, okay, things in that and such. Okay, we have Eshkigal with coercion. We are going to read the cards from the book. And I tried doing my nails tonight, tiger nails. So they were supposed to be Halloween nails, like that's supposed to be a little ghost, but I got to do this hand tomorrow. So, oh, I'm on Etsy, guys. I saw oils. I will be making the cut and clear tomorrow, and it will be going up. And I will probably be trying to do the unicorn spirit vessels as well for you guys. I have the riches and royalty talismans. I have the money and abundance, prosperity and abundance talismans. I have spirit vessels, oils, merchandise. Okay, so if you want to check me out over there, you can also book me for personal readings over there as well. Per order of oils, they do come with free crystals. And if you want to be a member, perks to being a member is also here in my description, my email, my Cash App, my Venmo card if you want to be a supporter, and the link to my Etsy shop name. All right, we have Kali, destruction. So I just was looking at my Kali oil I have made. She is a demon slayer. So basically, if there is a negative entity, I'm not saying all demons are negative, but some of them are. So she will slay demons if there is something, or even just a negative entity or presence that's bothering you. If you need an oil, or you have a question, or need a remedy, or need spell work done, get a hold of me, because that's what I do. I practice white magic, black magic, and gray magic, which is between, gray magic is between white and dark magic, black magic. So if you have an entity or someone bothering you and need a remedy, I can help you, so get a hold of me, or if you need me to pray for somebody. Okay, we have Persephone with compliance. We have Hel, H-E-L, with concealment. You want to sit up here with me? Okay. We have Medea with deception, so the energy I was picking up on. Arnametitia at the bottom with integrity. Very nice. We have Ingana with health. And then we have Penthesile with guilt. So I want to read some of these cards. The coercion for sure. We have compliance with Persephone. And concealment. So something is being concealed. And I kind of have a feeling I may know what this is. That's why I'm doing the reading for you guys. Why I hopped on. Fortuna, Persephone with compliance. Okay. It says, boo-hoo, it's not fair. It's not their fault. They just don't care. comply, ditch this phenomenon, whining victim, now be gone. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. Have you ever wondered why all the bad things happen to you and why you always seem to be the victim in most circumstances? Although your sad stories fuel the attention you wish to receive, you are in fact denying yourself a happy and fulfilled life. Persephone acknowledges that you are stuck in rather a difficult rut and offers to help you dig yourself out of this self-initiated purgatory. As a naturally helpful person, you have always willingly offered your help. Sadly, through the exploits of others, your kind compliance has reversed, and you have not now become a victim of your own acquiescence. Having suffered emotional upheaval and inner trauma has led to self-pity, which Persephone understands completely, even if others don't. However, she warns that sob stories not only invite negativity, they can also be a bore to endure. They serve to reaffirm all the distress you wish to dissolve, thus creating more of the same. Time to change your story. Okay, Dark Goddess's foresight. Time to change the woe is me attitude. You are a victim of any given situation. Be positive and look for the best in everything. Your attachment to the past is ruling you emotionally. Join or attend a victim support group. Someone close needs your help. Complying with rules is key. Persephone revealed. Archetypal victim of Greek origin, she was carried off to the underworld by Hades without struggle. Persephone appears willing to fulfill her function without question, and unlike most goddesses, she is one of a very subservient nature. Now, let's see what this coercion is. We have hell with concealment. Okay. Out with the old, make room for new. It's sad, but something all must do. From out of the closet, make a stance. No need to hide, now take a chance. By the power of the dark goddess in me, protection in place, blessed be. Time for a spring clean. Get rid of any clutter and energize your home. Open windows and let in the fresh air. I do have healing talismans now too available that I just posted. Energize your home. Open windows and let in the fresh air. Don't keep anything you don't want simply because you feel you should, just to please others. Only you know what it is you are hiding. Take steps to overcome anything that is not allowing you to feel free. Okay, it is not, so the dark goddess guidance, that was the foresight. It's not easy to be imprisoned within this toxic space you have created around you, is it? You have been in this place for so long now, you have forgotten how you even got to be this way. Disruption, changes, and stress in your earlier years have taken their toll, and you find it hard to part with anything of yours, whether it's of value or not. A closet clutterer you have become, causing much anxiety as you try in vain to let go of anything that has become a security blanket for you. Hell has come to help you to understand that less is best. Hold on. I'm going to burn some positive vibes. I got my candle going. So obviously I'm not going to read through each and every one of these cards because it would take up a lot of time, and I know some of you guys don't like sitting through the whole read. So, like me reading from the book. You guys are just here for the tarot, but this is part of the messages as well. So it's equally important. All right. Clutter, you have become causing much anxiety as you try in vain to let go of anything that has become a security blanket for you. Hell has come to help you to understand that less is best. Hell warns you of addiction to consuming unhealthy substances and a habit of overspending, for it will not fill the emptiness you feel inside. She reminds you to be bold, let go, and make some space for the new energies that are wishing to enter your life right now for the better. Okay. Let's see, coercion. It is in order. Okay, good. D-E. Coercion, forcing to conform, enticement in its darkest form. Never jump to each demand. Threats be gone, now take a stand. By the power of the dark, goddess in me, protection, place, blessed be. And these are really cool cards. Okay, you have seen some dark days indeed. It is as though your whole life has been run entirely by emotional blackmail. A victim of coercion, you have carried the fear, guilt, and shame placed upon you by others for their own benefit. Sensitivity to your own wants and needs is playing second fiddle to the desires of others. Unfortunately, this is the only survival skill for existing that you are familiar with, and so you too have become hostage to this way of dark enticement. Time to acknowledge and change your acceptance of any demands that have been placed too heavily upon you. Make stand, be strong, and don't be coerced into anything that does not sit well with you. Ergeshkiel knows firsthand what it is like to be second best and advises you to walk away. She urges you to reclaim your personal power as you release any victimhood or blackmailing tendencies. Life is too precious to be up for a ransom. So I like this deck. I knew I was drawing up this deck for a reason, as of all my decks. Alright, so we have strong Leo energy. Now, spiritual attacks and threats can come in a multitude of ways. For starters, they can be sent through, like sent intentions, intentionally set. It can come in the form of people sending you the evil eye. It can come in the form of gossip, slander, jealousy, envy. What else am I trying to say? Okay, I'll get back to that in a minute. I just lost my train of thought. We're going to pull the Evil Eye Oracle deck. It could be because somebody wants what you have, or they're envious or jealous of what you have, or who you are as a person. They could be intimidated by you, your strength, your powers, your glow, or how people see you, or even something inside yourself that they see that maybe you don't even see inside yourself. So there's a multitude of reasons. But as I was saying, so with that being said, you need to learn not only, like I was saying the other day, setting protection measures in place, which I have some spell tutorials in my membership playlist. Also, like I said, you can ask for help, or I go over chapters of my book where we also talk about protection in particular, and other things. But your animals actually are the first hand response. Like, they are the first to take the attacks if something is being sent to you. So I thought of my cat, because he's a Leo, with the double Leo here on the table. So dogs and cats are different in many ways, but they both, in similar ways, have a way of protecting you from spiritual and non-spiritual attacks, like physical attacks. Okay, animals are very smart. I've actually seen a video on Facebook where, it might have been on YouTube, I don't remember, but there was a bear that was coming up the stairs towards a baby, and the cat actually was on the stair, and the cat scared the bear away and literally protected the baby. So not only can dogs do that with bigger things like pumas and mountain lions, but cats can also do that in their own way. So if there is anything being sent my way, I have a lot of pets here that protect me. I used to have birds. I had birds, and I think one of my birds actually took one of the attacks that was sent towards me. Same with my black Pomeranian dog I had. His name was Jasper. He got hit by a car as I was on my phone talking to somebody. So still in a form. Like I said, attacks can come in many different forms. It's almost like somebody trying to put a blindfold over your eyes so you don't see something. Okay. All right, we have you have a family or generational curse. So this is the Evil Eye Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. The person causing you negativity is a water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Annoying, blocked, spam, phone calls, random texts from unknown numbers. Misery loves company. They like others to be miserable too, so they can feel better about themselves. Yeah, possess an amulet and have it blessed with protection. And I have a lot of spirit vessels, and some of these spirit vessels are looking for companions. I asked them, do you want me to be your companion, or do you want me to find a companion for you? And I actually, like my iguana spirit vessel, she wanted me to find, her name's Lexi, a companion for her. So even if they're in spirit form, guys, they're still protecting you. I had this shipped over from a Irish Celtic cross coven from the UK. This is a royal hellhound. So he's my protector. I have a Wendigo spirit. This is actually my flying fruit bat, and the reason I love her so much is when I'm emotionally fogged, my emotions, I'm not thinking straight or clearly, she's very intuitive, so she cuts right to the fluff. She can read people, she can see people for their true colors, so she is a very good spirit to have. Also, I have a hawk spirit, and she does the same thing. Okay. They are turning others against you, causing you to lose your appetite, causing you to miss out or lose an opportunity. Possess a talisman to amplify positive vibes. I'm going to be making my unicorn, and they kind of look like that. They're blue apatite. They look like this. These are opal, but these are going to be, these two in particular are going to be, this one's mine, are going to be unicorn spirit vessels. These are opal, but I have blue apatite that are just like these. I was just charging those up with some healing energy. All right, we have spreading rumors about you and putting negative thoughts in your head. Possess a talisman to amplify positive vibes. Intimacy issues, STD, common infections, UTI, and fertility. They secretly keep tabs on your every move. Beware of anyone from the past wanting to enter back into your life. We may pull that deck again, like touch up on it if we need to. Because we're going to keep getting in, we're going to keep delving in further. Okay, I did grab my black deck, so we're going to pull that. And I might pull the Black Obsidian Oracle too. That's another deity deck. Who wants to come through, who's coming through for you the strongest in the messages. Obsidian Veil. All right, Spirit, what does collective need to know? Please, for the highest good. It does come with a guidebook. Okay, the siren at the bottom. And this is my Lilith spirit vessel of mine. I have 2 available on Etsy, Lilith spirit vessels. gargoyle spirit vessels available. Clody spirit vessels. An Egyptian Sphinx cat. I gotta make another fire elemental succubus spirit vessel. I have one for me. Her name's Faith. And I want to make some dragon. There's a lot of vessels I want to add, but again, it takes time. So if I actually made money off of this and on my Etsy, I would do this full time. Do my Etsy, run my Etsy shop, and then run my messages for you guys. But I'm not making any money as of right now on here, so at least not enough as I should to do this full time. We have Venus, so we had that on the dice. Beauty transcends the confines of aesthetics. It resides in the authenticity of our souls. Exactly. So no matter how hard you try to keep a front up or wear a mask, your true colors are going to be shown, whether or not you want them to or not. Lilith, rise, reclaim your sexuality, and let the world witness the strength of your femininity. Elizabeth I. I may have the body of a feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king. Okay. All right, we have Anastasia Romanvo at the bottom. Lost princess of grace, my spirit defies the shadows of uncertainty. Spirit's telling me to stop, so we're gonna read these 3 cards. Pull my deck. I have some Kitsune oil. I have some Sansebrian oil. I have 28 oils as of right now up and going. All the planetary oils, all of the 4 the earth, air, fire, and water oils. I have all 12 zodiac sign oils. I have black arts oil. I'm going to be, like I said, making the cut and clear oil tomorrow. So Venus 115. Okay. The elixir of vitality, the nymphs. Venus is the goddess of love, beauty, and desire. Her story revolves around her allure and power she holds over mortals and gods alike. She is often depicted as a symbol of irresistible beauty, inspiring desire and adoration in all who encounters her. But what is beauty when it all attracts is shallow attachments and superficial obsession? Through challenges and trials, Venus experienced her fair share of heartache, jealousy, and conflicts, highlighting the complexities and vulnerabilities that come with matters of the heart and beauty. Venus warns against using beauty or charm manipulatively or selfishly. Like I said, those could be also ways of gaslighting, manipulating somebody, taking advantage of somebody. Okay? Cautioning against seeking validation solely through external means for the sake of superficial desires. So cautioning you. Remember that true love and beauty come from a place of authenticity, respect, and emotional depth. Venus reminds us the importance of inner beauty. You possess the power to attract genuine love into your life. Embrace your inherent qualities and magnetism as you will draw towards you the relationships and experiences that align with your true desires. Explore the concept of inner beauty and the value of authenticity. Okay, Lilith. $79. says, according to some traditions, Lilith is believed to be the original woman before Eve, depicted as a demon or a seductress challenging societal norms and resisting submission. She is often seen as a symbol of female empowerment and the exploration of forbidden desires. Lilith's story is characterized by her refusal to be subservient to Adam, her departure from the Garden of Eden, and her subsequent transformation into a figure of darkness. Lilith represents the exploration of hidden aspects of femininity and the reclamation of its power. Lilith's call reminds you to honor your true nature, embrace your sexuality, and the strength that comes from embracing your darkness. The Sovereign Serpent. Question traditional roles, relationships, and societal norms that may limit your femininity. Break free from oppressive patterns, stand up for your rights, and assert your boundaries. Lilith's story embodies rebellion against societal norms, challenging the established order, and embracing one's desire without shame. Explore your shadow side, confront fears, and dance alongside so-called taboos. It is time to embrace your true nature. Okay, and a lot of people don't know my story, what I've been through. So I've seen demons, I've been around cults. I had a entity attachment on me, so every day for like 3 years I heard purgatory would sound like purgatory hell. So that's kind of what got me into researching and working with demons. When you live in fear and you feel like you're going to be pretty much trafficked or tied up to a tree and tortured with a chainsaw every day, and having entity in your home that's bigger than your house, and it feels like it literally possessed my other half at the time, my ex. So yeah, a lot of people don't know my story, but that's what got me into working with demons. So I actually stepped into my power. So I've taken that experience and became that much more stronger from that experience. Where I was pretty much cheated on, gaslit, manipulated. It was very obviously unhealthy and toxic relationship. A lot of things got broken in the house. I'm a fire sign. So when I tell you I have anger and I will destroy everything within my sight or around me within a matter of seconds. Things will go flying down the stairs, full-size vacuums. Whatever I see, I'll throw. I've already broken 3 windows in my past. So I'm very volatile when I get angry. I've picked somebody right up by their neck. Like, I punched my ex in the face one time so hard he had a golf-size lump that stuck out to here on the sides of his face. And at the time, had been only 90 pounds soaking wet. Okay, because I was on drugs at the time. So, yeah, a lot of people don't know my story. Yeah, we have narcissists. Someone is too full of themselves. Dealt with a lot of narcissists. Okay, I see you evolving to the woman you want to be with. Woman I want to be with, sorry. Taking back my power one day at a time. Do I hate my exes? No. Am I grateful for the lessons? Sure thing I am. All right, we have intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. My favorite is watching you be you. I'm willing to beat the odds with you. I'm developing feelings for you. And fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Pregnancy, someone is expecting. When I tell you I heard 5 different voices come out of my ex's mouth in 3 seconds of talking, I'm not kidding you. Let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. And where people, nothing but came over with axes, baseball bats, and machetes. I'm not kidding you either. I lived with a baseball bat and a pocket knife in my mattress and above my headboard. Because again, I told you I feared for my life for 10 plus months. The first three or 4 months were fine, but then, you know, that's when things started taking a turn for the worst. I want us to be part of each other's circle and let go. Make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. I have been working on slaying my inner demons, and I want to experience all the phases of your growth. Reaching out very soon. I prefer to keep our relationship private. And someone is in the middle, someone is trying to sabotage this. Somebody could be moving, an air sign. Luck is on your side, and I've been wanting to bond with you through communication. Okay, health issues could arise and experiencing a breakup. So that's not going to be for all you guys, but can't tell you how many times I've lived in a car. Alright, what deck do we want to pull? Oh, my little black deck. So yeah, challenges only make people stronger, usually. You either survive them, you come out of them, or they break you. I have the scars to prove it, so. I had sepsis for 3 months, and I'm surprised I didn't die. I should have been dead. Well, I can't say that. I should have died a few times, and I haven't. A couple times was by my own hand, so. Like, I overdosed. I had to use like 3 cans of Narcan to bring me back. They said if I waited any longer, my buddy that ran to the nurses to get me, this was at a rehab, they Narcan me 3 times. If he would have waited any longer, I would have been dead. So I guess it's not an easy path for us chosen ones, and, you know, we get judged and criticized that magic is bad and spells is bad, when really it's finding our own inner, it's finding the power that we've always had inside us all along, but we were brainwashed not to see or made to believe that it was bad, okay? Christianity, I believe, is the religion that made a lot of demons or fallen angels or gods, old gods, they demonized them. A lot of them weren't bad. I actually work with demons, demons that are the nicest I've ever talked to. They'll say hi, they'll say have a good night, like, because I talked to them on the pendulum. Okay, so they're not all bad, and they actually help me when I'm in need help, whether I see it or not. You know, I didn't think you would walk away. Spiritual lesson. So I am very protected too, by angels, by my spirit team, and also by demons. So I am highly protected. We have lunar essence. Embrace the ebb and flow of emotions to find clarity. And I love myself enough to walk away. I've had to learn that the hard way. Karmic partner interference. MNO 13, 14, 15. So that number is coming up. Significant 15. That's another one of my numbers. 21 and 15. Capricorn energy. We have 13 and 14. 13 is the witch's number. We have caught so somebody caught a case or got caught cheating. So that's the second time now that came out with the STD thing. I didn't feel like I was on your level. You're a boss. I'm very insecure. I'm not very insecure at all. And I know I'm a boss. And we have water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I always tell my boys, I'm like, your mom is a G and you guys don't even know it. I tell my pets that all the time. My babies. Somebody's about to be caught off guard or caught in the act. So double confirmation, caught a case and caught gaslighting you. High vibrations, transformation, doing something they shouldn't be doing. I'm not deleting the pics of us or videos. I look at them often. I'm sure you ain't. All right, what we got? Date night. Date night, wine and dine, movie night. I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. And we have dirty money and hustles. So somebody could hustle, aka dirty money. Alright, let's get the hard truths, and then we'll get into the tarot for you guys. And we also pull this oracle. I did clear a room for it on the table, so we're getting there. You got to remember, guys, I've had some of these decks. These decks have earned their spot on my table. They've been here, the very first decks I've had. So the thing, taking them, like removing them away from the table isn't even a question in my mind. It's not even like, it doesn't come up. It's not an option. So if anything, I'll have to just make room for, I'll have to do a little rearranging the decks I don't use maybe, and so I can add some of the new decks that I do want on the table. So that's how that's going to go. Everything's going to have to find its rightful place. Okay, please show us more for the collectives. What do they need to know for their highest good? Yeah, the candle flame is a little low. You get some of you guys, to my witches out there that practice magic, or even if you don't classify as a witch, to some of you guys who have been manifesting, Spirit's saying don't give up. Okay, the flame's actually coming back right now with the table moving. So don't give up on your manifestations. I can't tell you how many times my spell work has worked, and my manifestations have worked. But usually spells, some are very instant, I'm not gonna lie. But some of them do take a couple months to come through. But those are usually the big things, okay? So it's not fake. It really, it's the amount of intention and power you have in yourself. And again, how close you are with Spirit. Because it's mostly Spirit pulling the strings behind the scenes, behind what you cannot see, helping you to manifest your wishes. So that's what spell work is. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah, you can, manifesting and putting your intentions out does help, but it's a little more than that. Okay, we have lack of accountability. Blaming external factors or other people for your problems is preventing you from taking constructive actions. Own your role to begin resolving your dilemma. Unspoken truth. There are truths that need to be addressed and can no longer be avoided. Bring these to the light to clear the path forward. I'm going to be making my cut and clear oil. So it's to cut any obstacles, or remove obstacles from your path, your life, so that way you can get on the path you want to be on, and you won't have any spiritual or any attachments, so to speak, that are trying to attach themselves to you. You're cutting and clearing the path clear for yourself. And I do have some road opening oil as well, but it's not on my Etsy, so if you need some of that, let me know. Okay, let's get a couple more cards. All my oils have a purpose. You can use them in your spell work, or you can use them for protection. You can use them for manifesting. You can use them for healing, like my crystals. This is Psychic Attack Protection Oil. Again, it could be used mentally, spiritually, or physically. As well as my Mother's Bliss Oil. It's a healing oil for masculine or feminine, spiritually, mentally, and physically. My indigo Florida water, or indigo oil, is like Florida water. It's for cleansing and purifying. I have Facial Glow. It's all natural, like Botox. It's good for your skin. It's for fine line, blemishes, and wrinkles. It helps new skin cell regeneration, regrowth. I have Goddess Oil, Lunar Moon Oil, Immortality Oil. And everything I use for the real properties of immortality. So apple is for immortality. Sage is for immortality. Okay. I have attachment, aka spider oil. It's when you're hexing somebody or need a spell to stick. It acts as a vine attachment. I use a lot of vines in that herb. Okay, so it sticks onto your target. You got to read the descriptions, man, in all my oils. I have Black Arts oil. I have Follow Me Boy. I have Venus Love oil. I have Love Breaker oil. We have victim mentality. You've been clinging to victimization like a lifeline. Becoming a prisoner of your own making. Face your role in your story. Freedom comes from accepting responsibility for your life and actions. And that's true. And we have reality check. You have big dreams, but are your goals achievable? Contemplate fantasy versus reality. Hang on. Versus reality, because manifestation without work is just delusion. And then we have external influence. Outside factors are heavily influencing your decisions. Consider who has your ear and ensure your choices are in line with your highest potential. So my channel, I'm not here to sugarcoat anything to you guys. I'm going to call it how I see it. And when the cup is empty, the cup is empty, okay? So you got to know who's on your team and who's not. If you have questions, ask. I offer pendulum readings. 1 question is $5, 3 questions is $15, 6 questions is $25. I did buy a Labradorite pendulum for who I thought was my friend on YouTube. But now I'm starting to feel like I'm being used or gaslighted. Because I emailed him and he never got back at me. I asked him to email me so I could send him out his gift, like I thought he was going to do. Because he was supposed to send me like some jade plant or whatever. So whatever. If people want to mistake your kindness for weakness, that's on them, man. I don't have time for the games. I really don't. I've dated men that are 10 years older than me and still act like 16-year-old boys. So I don't have time for the games. Not really, but like acting like little, like 16-year-old boys sometimes. But anyway, so that just goes to show that age is just a number. You can still be a narcissist, and you can still gaslight and manipulate and cheat even if you're 10 years older than them. So, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, you can see when your bucket is empty. It's not hard to figure out. So we have the Sword and Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solitary, force, honor, protection, and power. Kind of a reason why I gave up on looking for relationships in general, or altogether anyway. So a lot of people just waste my time, or they judge me without actually getting to know me. They think I'm selfish or I'm spoiled or this and that. When actually everything I have is shit I earn myself. So that could be the biggest, the falsest thing ever. So I like I said, I don't have time for the games. We have Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Okay, we have I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, want to date. I am actually a Fucus, so I'm the harbinger of bad luck. So everybody I've loved, like ex-wise, are actually dead. 2 of them by automobile accidents, and the other 3 or 4 are by overdoses. So I guess it comes with the territory when you're a Fucus, harbinger of bad luck. So you learned what battles to fight for and what not to pick and choose. Especially when one of my best friends, Sammy, I literally would have died for that girl. So I've learned what real love is a long time ago. I'm 31 years old now, and I'm not willing to go down that road again, waste my time for anybody. Not saying that, you know, I don't care for you or I don't have feelings for you, but I'm just saying, I'm the most unselfish person you'll meet, and I have, when I have my heart and eyes set on somebody, or set on anything for that matter, I go after what I want, and I, most of the time, get what I want. So, my dad's a Leo, and he's always also had that mentality and mindset. Okay. We have the butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child growth. Girl talk, time with friend, and he's Italian and French Canadian, so he really don't mess around. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. When he got his finger cut off, he wrapped it up that day at work, and he went right back to work. He didn't miss work. He didn't go home whining because his hand hurt. No, he wrapped his finger, and he continued to work. So he's missing 2 of his fingers, actually. We have abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. So that's a whole different talk for a different day. Girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So somebody likes you. We have the sword and the rose, clarity and truth, revelation. This is, I guess, going to be your chance, your moment to really find out for yourself, to see who somebody really is. And if there's more there than what there appears to be on the surface. Okay, if this is someone that you want to take a chance on or grow and evolve with, all right, the ball is it's going to be up to you. We're all grown people here. Okay, my channel isn't for kids. It gives you the option, 18 and up. I always click no, it's not for kids. So everyone here that sees me is an adult. Eight of Wands, 8 of Inspiration. So this is called the Muse Tarot. I believe related to the Light Seers Tarot. It's sister. Strength, Leo energy, 10 of Swords. Okay, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So let's find out what's coming in for you. The Moon, big talk, real talk, emotions. This is being vulnerable. This is inner strength. Okay, Knight of Wands. This is power. This is conviction. Fighting for what you believe in. 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Okay, let's get the collective's energy, please, at this time. If you're into, like, cool games and stuff, like the True Love, to see, like, take the True Love test, it's the major cards only, arcana, major arcana only cards. It's on a site called horoscope.com, and you go all the way to the bottom. You can read your free horoscope there every day and look at your career, your love. You can look at your pet compatibility, your love compatibility. There's a whole bunch of things on that website. But anyway, you go down to site map and you click True Love. There's Egyptian love. There's daily love. There's a whole bunch of different spreads you can pull, as well as the Lucky Fortune Cookie, the Love Fortune Cookie, and other games. Rub the Buddha's belly. But anyway, so that's actually how I learned to read the major part of the arcana anyway from the tarot. Was in middle and high school. Every day in art class I would get on that website and read it. So if you're, I don't know, I've been thinking about doing that lately. I've been wanting to do that, but I do have the Egyptian love and daily love, some of the cards written down from there. So we may actually pull that deck for you guys. I have the colors, the runes that I made myself, which I don't need those anymore because I have runes, not only the jade ones and the witches runes, but I also have the oracle card runes, a couple decks. All right, so right here is the love. So we have temperance, the Egyptian love. I have my divine oracle deck that I made. I have a lot of decks even behind me that you can't see on the camera that I made myself. I have the crime one before I even bought the crime deck. So yeah, a lot of the work I do goes unnoticed. I have the Evil Eye Oracle here, and the what's the T Oracle that I made myself. So again, I'm doing this for free, and I'm not making any money off of it. Yeah, I'm here every day, not complaining, showing up for you guys, and giving you guys messages for free. Tell me how that's selfish. If anything, it's selfless. Buying all these decks, I don't gotta buy all these decks for you guys to give you good, accurate messages, but I do, because I want to give you the best messages that I can. So I don't even know how much money I spent in decks alone, let alone my oils and crystals for you guys from my Etsy channel, my Etsy shop. I don't get half the credit I'm deserved, and it's always been that way. Am I complaining? No, but I'm just, something's got to be said. If I'm so spoiled and I'm so selfish, why is it that half the shit I do goes right back to you guys in the channel? Think about that. Answer that question for me. Are people envious and jealous of me because I'm pretty? Or bitter towards me because I'm pretty? Okay? So these are the daily struggles that I have to deal with on a day-to-day that you guys don't even see in my daily life. I go to work, I work nights, I clean, I come home, and I do the same thing all over again. It's been a year since I went on vacation. I just a little bit started going out. My mom took me out twice now in the past month with my brother. So all that time, I literally don't go out. I don't have friends. I don't see anybody for a whole year. A little over a year, actually, now it's been. So yeah, there's times when I get depressed and I feel alone. So yeah, I go to work. I don't see anybody at work. So all day long and all night, every day for over a year, I don't see anybody. I don't go out. I don't do anything. I'm here every day. I'm on my channel for you guys every day. Or I'm with my pets. Anyway, so leave a comment. Alright, we have Justice, the Hermit, Death, big changes coming in, the Hangman, all major arcana, right off the rip. 4 out of 4 major arcana. The Star and the 9 of Wands. 9 of Inspiration, the Wounded Warrior. Wow. Girl's not no ordinary girl here. Alright, we got the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. Alright, so actually somebody's looking at you as if you're the star of the show, but or like you have something to say, but you're actually you're not saying anything, I feel, for some of you guys here with the Hermit, Death, the Hangman, we have Justice, and the Star, 9 of Wands. You may not be saying anything as of right now. So you have somebody you're kind of keeping in the loop because of that. These are really pretty cards. I used to show horses. Some of you guys didn't know that about me. But yeah, I used to show English, Command. I love jumping. I used to snowboard. I used to do a whole bunch of fun stuff. I grew up on four-wheelers and dirt bikes and snowmobiles. Broke my leg when I was in preschool. We got the Two of Cups for the overall energy. Okay. And the Seven of Swords. The Sun. Yeah, so there might be somebody saying that they want to give you some type of equal reciprocity here with the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. But the Four of Cups is here, which leads me to think that this might be something with them that could be brewing a little bit beneath the surface. Oh, and look what we have here. We have the small version of the Mystic. The Mystic, or wait, is it, what am I saying? The Mystic, the Muse Tarot, sorry. So yeah, it might be, this is why they're coming in slow, is because either they feel that you're not revealing your hand fully, or that you could be hiding something from them. But obviously this isn't the case. The Two of Cups is here. I think you're honestly waiting for this person to fold, if anything, collectively, with the Hangman here, being here. You're waiting for this person where they can't have it anymore, they've had enough, and they want to express to you exactly what's on this person's mind, and let them have it. If this is what takes for it to break, the levee to break, then this is what it's going to take. All right, let's see the Justice card here for you, collective. But this person needs to know who you are and who they're working with. That you're not like any, you're not an ordinary person. You're almost of royalty status. You hold your head high, strength. Ace of Swords, you hold your head high, you're a fighter, you're a warrior, and you speak the truth. You don't have time for lies, you don't have time for games. Okay, you can fight your own battles. Strength. Show me why Justice is here, please, for the collectives. The Moon. Yep, you know something's off. You know something's up or something's off. And this is why you're kind of, you could be also remaining silent as well. Kind of just waiting to see what surpasses. Show me more. The Five of Wands is causing a little bit of friction, is what I'm getting. Three of Swords, the Fool in reverse. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So it is making... either you or this person is making you unhappy. And I want to say it's only a matter of time before you guys, somebody opens up and explodes. Gets out whatever has been eating away at their chest. Show me the Hermit, please, for collective. I am a medium, so I'm a psychic, I'm a clairaudient, I'm clairsentient, and ever since I was little, I've always had psychic visions. A lot of them have come to pass. Some of them I still see in my mind's eye, and they haven't come to pass yet. But so I have a lot of the clairs. I am very I'm sensitive, and I knew ever since I was very little that I was drawn to magic, and I always wanted to heal. I was drawn to herbs, fixing people, like helping people fix whatever their ailments, whatever's wrong with them. And I've been drawn to like spooky things, witchy things. Every year for Halloween I was a witch. So that's my testament. I'm not going to argue with anybody about anything. I believe what I believe in, and that's it. I am who I am, and that's it. If you want to call me evil, or you want to call me benign or corrupt, I can show you corrupt, I can show you benign, but am I that? No, I am not that. Alright, let's see the Hermit. I've seen some real savages in my day. We have the Empress in reverse. All right. People would rather keep the uncleanliness on them rather than shower. Go days and days without showering because people are that like low vibrating. I've seen it. The Magician in reverse as well. The Hermit. So this person's actually putting a mirror up to you is what it feels like. Or this could be a trigger to you in some way, the Page of Wands. And this is actually bringing you to a very uncomfortable point or position with this Hermit being here. If I'm being frank with you, I'm going to read the energies. The Empress in reverse and the Magician in reverse. This could be, if this is your energy, I usually do your guys' energy first. Somebody who's very unabundant or having, again, a hard time manifesting. The flame is very low. So as I was saying, it's going to seem like things aren't moving or things are moving very slow. Okay, it's happening that way for a reason. There's obviously a lesson being learned here or needs to be learned here. So that way something can be revealed of if something's meant for you or not, or who somebody's true colors really is. Okay. Show me the Death card for collective if this is like a love relationship. Spirit knows what they're doing. I know we get so consumed in our day-to-day life, it's hard to take a step back from the big picture. It really is. But Spirit knows every shortcut, every path, every route, every dark tunnel, every light tunnel, okay? Spirit goes where we cannot pass, and it's that way for a reason. Show me the Death card. Three of Wands, Aries energy. We have Scorpio energy here with Death and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, I feel like you're getting your torch, your flame back, your passions. Let's see what something took your passions. It could be they're in there. They're in there. The Hangman. It's up to you though whether or not. Again, this is a lesson Spirit needs you to see or know. You're being tested. It almost feels like either you're being tested or this isn't meant for you. Whatever the situation is pertaining you here, concerning you, might not be meant for you. Or maybe it is, but it's not the right time. See the door? It's down way out in the distance. You're still up here, stuck in the day-to-day, in your thoughts, in your emotions, okay? Until you are where you need to be, when you fully let go of that consuming energy, that toxicity, that devil energy, you're not going to know what it is, okay, just yet. So yeah, why don't we take a look? Why don't we see why the Hangman's here for you? Because we have it twice. Every rose has its thorn. The Tower came out sideways. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're giving up on something, or you feel like giving up, walking away from a situation because something feels either corrupt about it, unfair. Somebody has their hand in the pot just to kind of turn the dice, but not necessarily be there for good, to make an impact, to make a difference in a good way. The Three Cups at the bottom. Yeah, this could be a lover. Temperance and the Lovers. This could be a love situation. So we're going to find out. This is you releasing whatever this is. Because, again, it gives me overall a feeling that there's something toxic about it that you don't want no part of. Seven of Wands, you need to defend yourself from it. And the Ace of Swords. And whatever it is isn't being truthful with you. Therefore, you're not going to open up yourself and disclose anything to this person because you can't, as far as you can tell, you can't trust them. Okay, so that's for the Hangman. Why don't we take a look at the Star for you with the Nine of Wands. King of Cups, the Muse of Emotions. So you might have thought this was who this person is, but more and more time is passing. Ace of Pentacles, you're realizing, King of Pentacles, and the Death in reverse, that this person either is someone that you need to let go, because Death is in reverse, or you're having a hard time letting them go. Or again, there's something that there's something that they feel about you, and I feel that it's not true, whatever this is here with Ace of Pentacles. Okay, King of Pentacles, King of Cups. They might think that you're a free floater, is what I'm hearing, is that you give your love to a lot of different people, when that's obviously not the case. You just have high aspirations and high visions. You reach for the stars, okay, with the Star card being here. Whatever that looks like for you. And then in this person's mind, you are spoiled, or you're a brat, because you have a way of carrying yourself and you have a way of manifesting what it is that you want. Maybe this person doesn't have those abilities like you do. So there's just something, this is why they're taking their time. There's something off here, and we're gonna figure it out. Again, that's why I'm here. Why is the Nine of Wands here? The Wounded Warrior. Ten of Swords. You're calling the shots. You're calling something what it is. Six of Cups. You might even be drawing energy from a past person or past situation, and it feels more like to get advice from. That's what it feels like here. You're calling somebody from the past back to either get advice on this current situation. We're going to get more. Let's get more. Ten of Pentacles. Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, because whatever this is, it's bothering you, and it's getting you up in your head as to why this person's acting the way that they are. And you know it's not fair to you. It's unfair. And if they have a problem, well, the least thing in your eyes, the least that they can do is at least say to you, hey, look, I have a problem. Listen, this is what's going on. And then you guys can talk about it, communicate about it. But I don't even feel like this person is willing to budge or do that, because they're here. Ten of Wands. They're here. All right, anyway, we'll keep going. So the Seven of Swords in reverse. Truths are coming to light now. Coming clean about some kind of dishonesty and manipulation. Like I was saying. And confessing is the best option now. Those looking for love or development in their lives may need to stop playing games and admit any wrongdoings to be able to make progress. Like I was just saying. Confirmation. Eight of Swords, Two of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups. Judgment in reverse. The Awakening and the Ace of Cups. Alright, let's clarify this person's energy. Who's coming towards you? Let's clarify. Let's see what their intentions are. Alright, so they showed me they're starting out with the Knight of Pentacles. So right off the gate, they're starting out slow. We had 3 Earth cards. So they could have strong Earth in their chart. Could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So why are they coming out first card with the Knight of Pentacles? Knight of Materials. I just wanted to say something, and I had to hold myself back from saying it. Yeah, everyone's privileged to their own opinion, but this is mass public here, mass majority, where a lot of people have their different views and their different beliefs. So I wouldn't want to hurt anybody's feelings or step on anyone's tail. But from my own past experience, I've dealt with a lot of this when it comes to people's sexuality and their preferences, because I've obviously been a victim of cheating and then being lied about it too. So that's just, that's something I'll always have to deal with, but whatever. It's happened more than one occasion to me. So let's see why the Knight of Pentacles is here. The Hierophant, as far as people getting themselves mixed up, their sexuality confused, it's not very confusing at all. It's actually very easy to understand. You're either a guy or a girl, and you're into you're into feminine, or you're chicks, you're into men. It's not complicated at all. There's no need to put spins or twists on it. I'm a guy, but I'm a queen in the tarot deck. I'm a queen of this. I have a lot of feminine energy. So just say that you're a man, but you're very passionate, and you love hard, you love deeply. Okay, I have 3 placements in Scorpio in my chart. You don't think I know how to love deeply and passionately? 4 placements in Sagittarius in my chart. Loyal to the bone, loyal as they come. Come on now. So we have the Hierophant for the Knight of Pentacles, okay? We have the 4 of Wands. It just gets too confusing to me. It's very confusing to me. So Taurus energy, Libra energy, and we have the 4 of Wands. Alright, so this person may have a corrupt view or a vision of how love is with the Hierophant. We have the Devil in reverse, okay. I don't know about corrupt, but I'm getting a little bit of this, what's that word? Superstitious energy with that. I don't know why I was getting it there, but it may not be the case. We have the Devil in reverse, so that's actually a good sign. There is no, this person's healing. There's no attachment, bondage to the material. There's no toxicity. There's, like, no addiction. So this is actually somebody who is, for the most part, living a pretty decent, fairly healthy lifestyle. So that's a good sign. Capricorn energy. Okay, I want to see why the Hierophant's here, though. Because when you tell me you're a masculine, but you're exhibiting feminine, that just makes me want to ask you, well, are you gay? That's all that makes me think in my head. Okay, we have Judgment coming out sideways. Are you gay? You know? Because I've had people that are gay, but they're in the closet and only use me as backup. So, for their own manipulative purposes. Again, there is no extent people are willing to go. Corruption has no limit. Confirmation. Been there, done that. I've passed all my tests with flying colors. So again, I'm here to educate you guys. 5 of Pentacles in reverse with the World. Yeah, it seems to me that we have 3 of Swords at the bottom. This person, either you triggered something in them and they're still trying to figure it out. Maybe they want to take accountability for something, but maybe they just don't have the resources or the know-how. Okay, maybe they don't know you on a personable level like that. Yeah, maybe this is someone you just met. Okay, and you're still figuring out as you go, trying to get to know each other, let things unfold naturally. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Difficult times are coming to an end. You are recovering from financial loss or overcoming adversity. There is a positive change in your circumstances, which may mean improvement in relationships, finances, or luck. Because I have no problem deading somebody on a dime if I have to. If it means saving me from heartache, I will drop somebody like that. There's a positive change in your circumstances, which may mean improvement in relationships, finances, or luck. You may find a new job that values you for what you do, or your love life is improving. Look out for opportunities. Hang on, guys, I gotta charge this quick. Duke, I don't want to sit on your head. I hate this kind. If it didn't have the cranberry in it, it'd be fine. It's sour apple. It's sour cran apple. The cranberry actually takes it down. It makes it so it's got like a neutral taste. I don't like it. Doesn't have that oomph. All right, let's see the Queen of Pentacles here. Nine of Wands. Okay, so we have it twice. The Wounded Warrior. This could be someone, the orange is reminding me of the sacral chakra. Somebody may need to open up in their sacral chakra. Creativity. We have the Nine of Cups. Okay, wish fulfillment. They may see you as a wish fulfillment, but it might be one of those scenarios, I don't want to say wrong, I don't believe in this, but for some of you guys, you may. Right person, wrong time, okay? I don't believe things happen by coincidence. We have the Hermit coming out sideways and the King of Wands, the Muse of Inspiration. With the Hermit. And again, you also had the King of Wands with the Hermit too come out. All right, let's see the Six of Pentacles. I'll go back and clarify the Nine of Cups. I want to see what that is all about. So we have the Queen of Swords for the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Page of Cups. All right, so it may not be much, but this person is giving you or wants to... They're putting forth something, okay? It may be minute at this point or little, but it is something. So it's, you know, it means something, okay? Queen of Swords is keeping in mind how much emotion you give and how much you don't give. Because, again, in a sense, the Queen of Wands is kind of guarding, or the Queen of Swords is kind of guarding her heart space. But if she has to, she isn't afraid to cut you with her tongue, cut you down, if she feels hurt or offended in any way. All right, let's look at the Four of Cups. Okay, Ten of Cups, Strength, and the Muse of Swords, so the King of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Muse, King, yep, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, we have a pair here. Four of Cups. This is what's confusing me. It seems like this person wants all these things. Nine of Cups is here, Ten of Cups is here, okay? But when push comes to shove, it just seems like there's a door that's... Maybe this person's afraid to open up the door with you to talk. I feel like their foot is in the door. Like the door isn't all the way shut, but their foot's in it, kind of keeping it open, okay? So either you have a heart... You may make this person feel like they have a hard time opening up to you. Or letting them in to let love in, to communicate. But still, it takes two, right? We have the Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. So we have 999 here, Five of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. So it does seem to me that whatever this whiplash or back and forth is, it is giving someone whiplash, okay? I know exactly what whiplash is. I'm very fond of whiplash. And not in that sense either. So let's see why the Page of Wands is here. What are their hopes, their fears, and intentions for this connection here with you, collective? With the Nine of Wands, and there's the cat. So the cat is picking up on energies that we may not be able to pick up with on a dime like a cat can. Cats are very, like, spiritual. That's why when you see a lot of witch movies, a lot of the witches have a black familiar or a cat as their familiar, because cats can pick up on a lot of things spiritually that we can't see, or that we can't really pick up on as clear. We have the Sun for their hopes, fears, and expectations. The Sun, the Three of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. Yeah, they're not really giving you... It's like you're giving them an inch just so they could take a mile, is what it feels like. It kind of feels like somebody's getting taken advantage of here. And maybe that's why you are putting up some boundaries or some walls here energetically. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, somebody, there's a lesson still. Either you triggered this in them with the Wheel of Fortune here, or this could be a lesson for both of you guys. Let's see the Ten of Wands. I'm going to clarify that Nine of Cups still. Let's see why the Ten of Wands is here. This could be energetic baggage. This could be overload. This could be overworked, overstressed. We have the Knight of Swords. The Pegasus. Okay, I'm getting like a pain right here. We have the Nine of Swords. And the Queen of Wands. Queen of Inspirations. Alright, this person isn't leaving a lot of room for flexibility, or they're not willing to put their fears aside, face their fears. Okay, Nine of Swords. And go after their passions. Queen of Wands, the Sun. Ten of Cups. We have the High Priestess at the bottom. So Spirit's like, stop, wait a minute. Why are you treating collective this way, and what is it that you feel is going on their behalf, on their end, and why do you feel that, you know, that this and such could be happening? We have the Eight of Cups, the Chariot, and the High Priestess. So you really need to, this person needs to be fair with you and don't just jump to conclusions, especially if they don't know you like that, okay? If there's something that they want to say or ask you, then they need to do it in the right way, in the right manner, and be respectable, and not just not just jump to conclusions or assume things. This is really what it feels like here. All right, let's clarify the Nine of Cups, and we'll clarify the overall energy of the Two of Cups, because that's how you both are gonna, well, more so this person, that's how you guys, how somebody is gonna end up getting hurt is by assuming. And that even goes for you, collective. Alright, Alright, why is the Nine of Cups here for this person? Do they see collective as Three of Swords and the Three of Cups? Yeah, it's like they want to kind of revel in the fact that they want to have their cake and eat it too, or they're unhealed from something, but they could be using this as a means of either distraction or Five of Cups to kind of whine or cry over spilled milks, things that have happened in the past. Again, hence, they don't know you like that, so why are they taking things out on you or molding you to be somebody that you're not? Okay, maybe these are shadows or faults or aspects inside this person that they need to look at first, because you are the Nine of Cups. You're the wish fulfillment, but this person is looking at it from a tainted perspective. If they didn't have these beliefs about you, the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Sun card wouldn't be here. So there's obviously something they're not willing to look at or take accountability for, and that they need to deal with, okay, with the Three of Swords. So why don't we pull the Truth Rising and get some advice from Spirit on this overall situation with this person, this dynamic. And get some advice for you guys, how the situation being handled is going to be handled going from here forth, or if there's any advice we can get on this for you guys. Okay, I'm all ears. I smell poop. Nina? Better not be pooping in the house. I know it's not Duke, because Duke's laying right behind me, so it's not Dookie. The only other one it could be is Nina. Dobie don't poop in the house. He's house trained. They're still puppies, so. Alright, yeah, why don't we, I don't know what happened to the hair ties that were on there. I kind of want to pull from my Tea and Divine Love deck, and then we're going to get the I'm losing track. Oh, the Truth Rising. So let's get the Tea. And really what's going on with this person here. Star in their eyes. Overprotective. Reincarnation. Because you guys actually may have a lot more in common than you realize. Okay, we have love flutters and upright, faith, justice, and trust. So Spirit does want you to not necessarily give up on this or walk away from it completely, but I'm just seeing a little fish in the card. So fish, either fishing for comments or keep your options open. So maybe just give this more time. But it says, Sun, do not approach, distance, harm. We have choices and abundance in reverse. So I don't see. Why are there so many flipped in this deck? I don't understand it. There shouldn't be any flipped in here. Okay, sucker for love. Spiritual work, gossip, camouflage, red flags, gamble, and their feelings. What's the suit? Choices. We have wake-up call, family values, and morals. Compatible connection. Choices, past life. How is this person feeling about collective? Or what needs to give here? What does collective need to know? Yeah, rocky emotions. So somebody could be in their emotions. Or dealing with stuff that they haven't healed from. Like I was saying, we have reincarnation, reflection, cycle, and fate. We have passion. So the passion may be there. But it's not going to mean nothing when somebody's still blaming you or taking things out on you. We have ghosting, always on their phone, and uninvolved, not hearing it, wanting no parts, taking a step back, not my problem attitude. So not my problem. Again, it takes two to tango. Abundance and prideful. So this person just could have the case of the prides, where they're very prideful. Disillusioned, rose-colored glasses, not as good as it seems, feeling let down, disappointment, sorry, not as good as it seemed. So that's how you could be feeling right now about this. We have marriage. Maybe you feel let down and hurt by this person. Let me know, guys, too, if this resonates for you. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. It helps me know I'm connecting with you guys, and also helps the algorithm for the channel and helps me pick up on your guys' energies for future videos that I make. Well, we're way over time. We have escaping, peace and happiness, and message of forgiveness. Calm, love, support, and grief. It's all good. Optimism, glass half full, keeping a positive outlook, not sweating the small stuff. Alright, so that could be where you're at as of right now, collective. I do want to get one last deck before we end the messages. Let's see what they want to say to you. Pull love deck. I gotta put all those back. Go through my drawer. Oh, I did say the Truth Rising, and then we'll get the Love. Alright. Is there anything else going on for the collective and the collective's person on their mind's life that the collective may need to know and be aware of at this time? Please, Spirit. Current energies. Alone time. Someone needs time for themselves. Hot mess. Always caring and has something going on. We have in transition. Shedding old layers. Tyrant. Cruel, oppressive ruler uses force to control people. Broken promises. Someone has broken or is about to break a promise. Spiritual narcissist. Why are you so obsessed with me? And grass looks greener, but it's artificial. So again, they could be using you, judging you, abusing you, all for false reasons of their own making in their own mind. We have a narcissist, yeah. Always drunk and smudge. Cleanse your space, phone, and self. Single woman, not the committed type. Alright, luck. Your luck is about to change. And I'm hearing for the better. Again, we have this third time confirmation for somebody. Perhaps someone needs to get checked and abused. You're being abused and need help, or you're the one doing the abuse. We have planning a secret escape. Shady female. Perfectionist. Red flags. Self-judgment. I seen that while shuffling. We have chaos and bad deals. Setting intentions. So what do you do when nobody's watching? Who are you when nobody's watching? Okay, that's somebody setting intentions. They want something and they're going to manifest it, or they made up their mind. Setting intentions. I'm hearing the song Hard to Love by, I think it's by Luke Bryan. I'm hard to love, you say that you need me. Being in love. I am willing to waste every minute to experience the adventures on our bucket list with you. Liberating. You can't heal a toxic lover. Realizing this, you will find freedom. I'm actually kind of glad I drew this deck. I almost said grew this deck, but drew this deck. What waters your garden, collective? What waters your soul? It's a metaphor. Well, love and honesty water mine. I don't know about you guys. We have I love you and ambiguity. Happiness, attraction, bliss, peace, compromise, being the bigger person, fighting for battles that are worth fighting for, and not getting hung up on the small details of things. Oh. What do we have? We have ambiguity. Ambiguity can make love seem like a mystery, but sometimes it's just a dead end. Yep, we have harmony. The romance is underway. You will spend a wonderful time together. We have affection. There is one person who has deep feelings for you. All right, we have trust in reverse. So you might not be able to trust this person. Somebody here. We have, I promise you I won't give up. I have no idea what's happening in my life right now, but I still trust you. So there is somebody, either, maybe you can't trust this person or you couldn't at one point, but they still trust you, is what it looks like here. Okay, and it almost feels like, too, somebody wants the same person, same energy wants your forgiveness as well. Maybe they want to heal things, smooth things over with you, start fresh. And this may even be, as in, I'm talking in friendship terms. It doesn't have to be just love relationship terms. All right, we have boundaries. We honor boundaries in our love, fostering a safe and cozy space for us both. Intuition. There is a sense of intuition. I will hear from him again, and we have a good we can have a good relationship. Timidly, regretting not sharing my true feelings. I lament a missed chance in love. So they mourn, they regret. Chaotic and rumors and gossip. In a relationship, some things are lost, such as time, money, or oneself. Rumors and gossip can erode our love, causing us to question the relationship. Transformation. Letting go of the old him, the new him is walking towards the new me. Right, this is future higher self messages. Retreat and apology. Final messages, please, for the collective. We have marriage at the bottom here. A successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. So if you're getting hung up on the small details, how do you even expect to get past, be in a relationship safely, let alone be in a marriage? We have expansion. Pursue bigger and greater endeavors with declutter. Let go of old items, create a new sacred space for yourself. Ask your angels, seek the divine, ask your angels, your angels want to support you. I haven't seen that card yet in this deck. So yeah, pursue bigger and greater endeavors. If this person's had you feeling kind of in a rut or like you're losing a sense of self, maybe it is time to find other passions instead of clinging to someone who doesn't even feel the same way about you. We have release. Release grudges, wounds, and pent-up feelings through healthy activities. Okay, or that could be another form of release. Resolving issues, balance, and self-limiting beliefs. Okay, resolving issues, solving inner conflict with others, healing past trauma. Balance, juggling too many things at once. Find time for yourself and self-limiting beliefs. Negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope this helped. Let me know in the comments. Sending love and light. Don't forget to follow me on Etsy. Okay, take care. Stay blessed. Bye now. Peace.